잘 들어봐 play it. 내 보고 웃으면 할게.
Hello my besties, how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. You see, I'm so excited about finding the egg form and creating a beautiful wreath for you. I hope you find these and get some more because we could use these throughout the year, not just for Easter, okay? If you like the video, please press thumbs up and also consider subscribing to my channel. We create many wonderful projects on the budget here, okay? Thanks so much. Let's get started. So we're gonna use the egg wreath form, but if you cannot find it, you can use the standard round 14-inch. It will work as well. We will use burlap today. This one is from Walmart. It's the best deal because you get 30 feet for $5. You can also add a stuffed animal in the center of your wreath. This bunny comes from Hobby Lobby clearance from last year. In addition, you're gonna need some color coordinating ribbon and flowers. Dollar Tree has a lot of pretty flowers for the spring. This is my favorite foliage, for example, especially for upgrading the carrots. Also, we're gonna be adding some eggs, and these decoupage eggs from Christmas Tree Shop will give me just that Victorian look that I'm going for. And these are my favorite Dollar Tree eggs. I'm gonna DIY till I die. Special thank you to my bestie Monique for this wonderful gift. We are starting off by scrunching up the burlap, and we're gonna use a zip tie to tie that end to the wreath form. We're going to attach it right there across the little sidebar that's in between the sections there. And many of you might already know this method because we've done it many times on this channel. We are going to simply feed the burlap through the middle two rails, just like so. So this wreath form has 4 rails. We inserted the burlap underneath the 2 middle rails, and we are simply going to pull this burlap and scrunch. Pull and scrunch. Pull and scrunch. Just try to keep that burlap in the center of the 2 middle rails and continue feeding it. Let me see, holding the form sideways makes it easier. Yes, so just pull and scrunch. Pull and scrunch until you fill up the whole section. Notice how I'm holding everything back with one hand and pulling with the other. And once in a while you might want to let it go and see how much you have, but there's still room to pull some more. So I continue pulling and scrunching, and it's gonna get harder as the section fills up. Okay, I think this is pretty full. Let's see. Let it go, fluff it up, and see how do you like it. All right, we're gonna jump that sidebar over there and start the new section. Just make sure you feed the burlap again underneath the 2 middle rails like we did before. And we are going to continue the same way. Just pull and scrunch. This is a small section. It's already getting tight and hard to pull. Maybe it is enough. Let's see. You can release the burlap and see how it is. Just fluff it up, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's move on to the next section. We're gonna jump that little sidebar, align the burlap underneath the 2 middle rails, and continue like we did before. As you can see, it's a very easy method. No need to cut or tie the burlap. It's the easiest method out there. If you never tried the burlap wreath, this is the one you want to try, okay? And again, this could be done on the round form. We've done it before on the square form, on the candy cane. What else? The heart. I've done it a lot of times because It goes quick, as you can see, and you don't lose the shape of your wreath. That's my favorite part. I can link all those videos for you in the description box if you like to look back. Okay, 3 sections done. Fourth and last section to go. There's that little sidebar where we need to feed the burlap underneath, align it, and just pull and scrunch. It's gonna get a little tight towards the end, but just continue pulling through and filling up that section. Stay on your 2 rails. I'm just trying to squeeze in a few more, and let me see how much burlap I have left over. Wow, we have a lot left. So we're gonna have to cut it off. But when you make your wreath, you might wanna make your sections even fuller than mine, because look how much we have left. So this is very economical wreath. So don't forget to scrunch up the other end and tie it down to the wreath form with a zip tie. We're gonna do it somewhere there next to where we started. And fluff it up and hide it. Here's the look at the finished wreath base. It looks nice and full, and most importantly, still holds that oval shape, right? And here's the look from the back. Very nice and neat, as you can see. And now the fun part of decorating the wreath. This is personal preference, but I have my bunny here from Hobby Lobby, and I just love her. Isn't she cute with her apron and the carrot? Look how perfectly she's gonna be nestled there. Another option would be to add your Dollar Tree rag doll there. Remember my little lemon drop? She would be just so cute there with little lemons on the side. That's an option for the summer. One thing that I cannot stand, and you know it, right, is that cheapy greenery with the carrots. So I cannot wait to replace it fast enough. I just use one piece and fold it in half and glue it, just like so. And then I stuff it inside and add some hot glue there. This is like the easiest and least expensive trick, but big impact. Just take a look at that. Doesn't she look already so much more expensive? Love her. You know what? She needs some pearls, right? I have some Dollar Tree pearls here, and I'm just gonna add some cute little buttons for her. She has a pretty color already. So that's another thing to keep in mind. There's always room for improvement because they make these toys in the factory and they don't really pay attention to the details. So a little TLC goes a long way. Look at that pretty girl. I'm gonna use some floral wire around her waist and tie her down to my wreath. And then thread a wire through her ear and tie her at the top as well. She could use a bow on the side, right? So we are going to measure 12-inch tail, and then we are going to make 5-inch loops. So you measure 10 inches and fold in half and pinch. That's a 5-inch loop. Another one, pinch and hold. We got 2, we can make 2 more. 10 inches And let's do 10 more inches, fold it, pinch all together. We got 4 loops, and cut the second tail 12 inches as well. We're going to tie this through the middle with a pipe cleaner. Pull the 2 tails down like so. Put your hand through each loop, straighten it out, and then we are going to cut the fishtails. Fold each end in half and cut diagonally towards the wired edge, just like so. If you have another ribbon, you might want to tie another bow on top of this one. Exact same way, maybe smaller, 11-inch tail, and let's say 9 inches folded in half. That's a 4-inch loop. And let's make only 3 loops, 2 and 3. Pinch it all together, cut off the tail, and let's tie this bow on top of the first one. And let's spread those loops in between the other ones, like so. Run your hand through the tails, and then you can pull that pipe cleaner to the back. We are going to use it to tie the bow to the wreath. And let's not forget to cut the fishtails here as well. Very simple, pretty bow. That's why I call it pretty simple. And let's attach the bow to the wreath. Just pull the pipe cleaners through the burlap and tie it in the back down to the form. If you like, you can make a second smaller bow and attach it on the other side. So I'm just measuring a 6-inch tail, 10 inches folded in half, that's 5-inch loops. I think 2 is enough, and we are going to cut off another small tail. We are going to tie it with a pipe cleaner. I'm going to leave both tails across from each other like that. I'm just going to cut the fishtails. And we are going to make a slightly smaller bow on top of this one. Let's measure, let's say 5 inches, and then 9 fold in half. That's 4.5-inch loops, 2 of them. Cut the tail, and let's tie this on top. And again, I'm just going to leave those tails over there across from each other. Just cut the fishtails and fluff it up. Pull that pipe cleaner to the back, and let's attach this bow on the side of our wreath. Okay, looks like these tails are covering a little bit too much of my carrot. Let me see how I turn the bow this way. Yes, that fits better. So, turn your bow around sometimes. It looks different from different directions, right? And I'm just gonna tie it to the back. Fluff it up, and look how pretty and balanced that looks. And if you want, you can stop here. This is a beautiful wreath already. You know me, I'm extra. I need my flowers, I need my details. So I'm just gonna add some roses in the center of each bow. You don't have to spend a lot. You can really find some gems at a Dollar Tree, like these wildflowers. I cut them apart, and you can see the pretty greenery touches there. They make a big difference. And you can glue them around your bow. I love it. Look how pretty these flowers coordinate with her apron. I love adding some berries for extra interest. These come from Michael's. I got them on sale last year. And I'm just cutting them apart and inserting around the wreath. And, just playing around with placement. And once I'm satisfied, I'm gluing them down. Amaranthus is another favorite from the Dollar Tree. I've been adding it for years for that drooping effect. Although I have to tell you, the quality has gone down. Look at my table. It's shedding. It's all over my table, all over my floor. I don't like it. Let me know if you have a trick for that, by the way. Spraying with something? I don't know. It's pretty, but I'm so disappointed with the quality. And finally, I'm gonna add a few eggs. I love these decoupaged eggs from Christmas Tree Shop, just cutting off the string. And I'm going to glue it here and there. Let's put one in Bunny's hand as well. Why not? Like a little purse she's holding. And here comes my naughty bird, Tweety. Stay away from those berries. No, no, no. Let's see where we can add another one. Maybe here. Excuse Tweety's tail. It loves to sit on my tripod. You can also make an egg pig just using an old flower stem and pierce it through an egg, add some hot glue, and that way you're going to be able to insert it somewhere where there's a hole, for example, and you don't have a space to attach it to, like right here, for example. At the end, you might want to cut apart some greenery and insert that behind your bow. As you can see, I'm creating like a rose garden, Victorian rose garden. I love it. And for a cherry on top, I'm gonna add some of this pretty pearl garden because pearls always go with the Victorian vintage look, right? I'm just cutting small pieces and making little loops like that and gluing them in between my bow. And then I cut a longer string and decide to drape it down through the center of my bow, just like so. Just when I thought I was done, I remember my latest find from the Dollar Tree, this beautiful rhinestone tiara stickers. How amazing are these? I'm just gonna add one, put it on my bunny. She's amazing, fabulous. Oh my gosh, she's a queen. Yes, she's a queen in her English rose garden. Who doesn't like some bling bling, right? Bling bling makes my heart sing sing. So be on the lookout, my besties, because these stickers are some of the best I've seen in a long time at a Dollar Tree. Definitely worth your $1.25. You get 15 or even more of the sweet stickers. Look how cute! That chocolate dip strawberry. Oh my gosh. I love all of them. Looks like I have a hole over here, so I'm just going to add one pink egg here. And that's going to be it. I hope you like the final result. Please comment, let me know what's your favorite part. Hope you did. Please make sure you press thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.
100 lat, 100 lat, 100 lat, niechaj żyje nam. 100 lat, 100 lat, 100 lat, 100 lat, niechaj żyje nam.